Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building this BNSF-9 Fakebonnet. So let's get right into the build here. So as usual, our first step is to take out a dark oak stair for the rear coupler, and we'll attach that up right here. Underneath it, a sideways dark oak fence gate, and also a fence gate on either side of the coupler. Then, on the next block down, we're going to put 3 stone brick blocks across the bottom middle, and an upside down stone brick stair facing outward on either side of it. Above it, 5 stone brick blocks. In front of that, a 3 block tall T-shape in the middle, and an end rod on bottom above each rail. In front of that, we're going to make a 5x3 of stone brick blocks coming out to each side of the tracks. Then in this gap here for stairs, we're going to put 3 oak wood slabs on the bottom hitboxes of the blocks. We'll do the same thing, 3 oak slabs over here. And then up here on this top middle, 3 red nether brick slabs. Then we'll come in front of this and do our first set of wheels, skip 1 block forward and get a netherite on each rail for the wheels with an end rod axle. In front of that, on the upper hitbox, we're going to make 2 rows of stone brick slabs 5 blocks wide. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then another 2 rows of stone brick slabs on the upper hitbox 5 wide. Then a final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels down on this end here. Then, on this second layer, we're going to fill the top middle 3 with polished black stone blocks down the length of this truck. We're going to come 1 block past where these fence gates are, then swing around underneath, and on bottom put 3 stone brick blocks across that bottom middle. Coming off that, we're going to put a row of outward facing, upside down stone brick stairs, and that's going to be 15 blocks long in total. Once you have 15, put 3 stone brick blocks across here, and then same thing on this side, 15 upside down, outward facing stone brick stairs to frame in the fuel tank on this side. Then we'll come on the second layer and continue filling the top middle 3 with polished black stone block down the length of the fuel tank. We'll stop at the front of the fuel tank for now. Then we're going to skip a block forward from this and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then same as before, we're going to do 2 rows of stone brick slabs on the upper hitbox, 5 wide. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of stone brick slabs, 5 wide, on the upper hitbox. Then a final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels on this end. Then switch back to polished blackstone and continue filling the top middle 3 on the second layer down the length of the truck. Stop above where the fence gates are. In front of that, we're going to make a 5x3 of stone brick blocks coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a T-shaped pattern in the middle and an end rod on bottom above each rail. On the bottom middle in front of it, 3 stone brick stairs facing forward, then an upside down stair facing outward on either side. On the next layer, a block in the middle, and 2 upside down forward facing stairs on either side of that. On this top middle, 3 red nether brick slabs, and then 3 oak slabs coming up this gap for stairs, and 3 oak slabs on this side for stairs. Then we'll switch to a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and stack it up to the second middle block, delete the one we used for placement. Under it, put a dark oak fence gate, and also a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler here. Next, we're going to come on the sides of the truck, and everywhere there's a wheel, put a hopper in front of it. Same thing here, hoppers in front of these wheels. Then we do the other side, hoppers in front of these wheels. 1 more corner, hoppers in front of these wheels. Then we'll go back through, and above each of the hoppers, we'll put a stone brick slab. Same thing here, slabs above the hoppers. Then we do the other side, slabs above these hoppers, one more corner to go, slabs above these hoppers here. Now my front end's facing the void, making this the conductor side. On the conductor side of the fuel tank, we're going to fill it with a whole row of stone brick blocks. Then on this side, starting from the back, we're going to do 2 stone brick blocks, 5 sideways anvils for an air tank, a gap of space, 4 sideways anvils, then 3 stone brick blocks. Then, up here on these front 3 stone brick blocks, we're going to do our fuel gauges and fuel caps, so a crimson sign, a skeleton skull, and in front of it, a crimson button. Over on this side, we align with the middle of the tank here. We're going to put a crimson button, a gap of space, and a crimson sign. On the front of the fuel tank over here, we're going to put a bell right here. And then on the back of the fuel tank on this side, we're going to put a brewing stand. Then we're going to take out a chain, put a chain in these 2 gaps here and here, a chain in this gap here, turn around, come up here, a chain in this gap here, and a chain in these 2 gaps up here. Then on this 3rd layer up, we're going to fill the top middle 3 end to end with polished black stone block. Next, we're going to come on this top outside edge on the 3rd layer here, and we're going to go end to end with red concrete. Bring it all the way down to this end, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. On the top outside edge, go end to end with red concrete. Then we're going to come through on the side of the red concrete, and every other block, end to end on both sides, we're going to put a blank oak sign. Now we're going to come on top of the front, on the 3rd block in from the front. We're going to put a red concrete on the right, a crimson door, and then 3 red concrete. On the middle, we're going to put a block of gold and another one to the left of it. Then we're going to turn around, and on each outside, place a backward facing bee nest. Then behind it on each side, a red concrete, and then another backward facing bee nest on each side. Then on the top middle of the front, a red concrete, and 3 red concrete in the middle behind it. On these outside edges, a forward facing red nether brick stair here and here, and an outward facing red nether brick stair on either side of the nose like this. Then we'll come behind it on bottom. On each side, we're going to put 2 red shulker boxes. Then behind that, a yellow concrete on each side. And then behind that on each side, a block of clay. Then above this, we're going to do 4 red concrete on either side. Then above that, a red concrete in each corner, 2 yellow concrete on the middle. Up here, we're going to put 2 cyan stained glass, red concrete, 2 cyan stained glass. Then 2 cyan stained glass panes on either side, and a red concrete behind it. Then up here, we'll fill the top middle 3 with red concrete, and bring it back to cover the whole cab. On the sides, we'll put a row of 4 outward facing red nether brick stairs above the windows on each side here. Next, we're going to come behind the cab, 1 block in from the outside edge on either side, and we're going to put a row of 9 blocks of clay coming back. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to come in, and we're actually going to take out this bottom red block on the back of the cab here on each side, and we're going to put in yellow concrete there. Same thing over here. Then a yellow concrete here and here. On this side, put a door. Then put another yellow concrete on each side behind it here. And actually, we'll do another 2 yellow concrete on each side behind it, and then fill in the rest of this layer to the back of it with clay on each side. Then we're going to put 3 red concrete here, 2 on the side with the door. And actually, we'll put a yellow concrete here and here, then up here, Fill in these gaps with red concrete, 3 red across here, and a yellow here and here. That comes all the way across. Then we'll fill in these next 2 layers to the back with clay on each side. So it's looking like this. Up here in the middle, we're going to put 3 cobbled deep slate. On this side, starting from the yellow, 2 sideways observers. Then, on each side of the cobbled deep slate, put 3 iron bars. On this side, it's slightly different. We're going to skip a block forward from where the iron bars are here, and we need to put a sideways observer there. It needs to be going sideways like that. Then we'll put 2 clay here, a clay here, 2 clay here. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to grab a dark oak sign here. We're going to put a dark oak sign right here, and we're actually taking that clay out, cobbled deep slate in the middle, iron bar on the side, and fill that middle gap with clay. Now that that section's done, we'll come down and start working on the rear end. So in the middle, on the 3rd block in, we're going to put 2 clay, red concrete, 2 clay. Then 5 clay here, and 5 clay here. In front of this, in the middle, we're going to extend a line of 8 blocks of cobbled deep slate up the center. And then we're going to extend it up so the cobbled deep slate is 3 blocks high. On this side, starting from the back of the cobbled deep slate, we're going to do 3 deep slate tile walls, then a clay, 3 deep slate tile walls, then a clay, 3 deep slate tile walls. Then we're going to do an iron bar, a clay, and an iron bar. Then above this here, we're going to put 3 clay across the front section over these iron bars. So 3 across here. Then above it, we're going to do iron bar, clay, and an iron bar, so there's this plus shape. Then we're actually going to knock out that clay and make a sideways observer there. Above it, a shulker box and a clay. Then we're going to come and we're going to stand on the side here and crouch. And on the side of this shulker box, we're going to close a jungle trapdoor for a brake wheel. Above this clay, an iron bar and a clay above it. The other side is slightly different. So starting from the back on this side, 3 deep slate tile walls, a clay, 3 deep slate tile walls, clay, 3 deep slate tile walls, 3 deep slate tile walls, clay, 3 deep slate tile walls. Then iron bars above the clays and another clay above it. So it looks like this. Then we're going to fill in both sides with another 2 layers of clay going from the back to the front of this section. And same thing over here. And I missed the front there, so I had to add 2 more on each side. Then we'll fill in this middle gap. So we're going to fill in all the rest of this 4 high with clay until it's all filled in on the side here. And of course we'll do the same thing here, fill it in 4 high with clay until it's all filled in on this side. Just like that. Then on this lower part, we'll fill this whole middle in with clay. Then up here where it raises on the side, we're going to put an upside down outward facing andesite stair on the front and back and fill the middle between them with upside down outward facing deep slate tile stairs. We'll do the same thing, so an andesite stair here and here and a full row of deep slate tile in the middle. Then we'll put 3 andesite slabs across the front here, 3 across the back. Then andesite slabs right up the middle so it fills in that gap. And on each side of that, a full row of deep slate tile slabs to complete the radiator. Just like that. Then we're going to take andesite stairs, 3 up right here this way, turn around, and 3 right here this way. At the back of this section, in the middle, skip 1 block forward, put a smoker for the exhaust, skip another block, and open back-to-back dark oak fence gates for a horn. Then we'll fill all the rest of this middle section with andesite slabs everywhere we have not built something. Just like that. On this conductor side behind the cab, we're going to do the air conditioner box here. So starting from the cab, we're going to put a line of 4 clay coming back, then 4 yellow concrete. Then if you want solid colors, we do 3 red concrete and a yellow up here. But if you want the actual vent details on this back corner, we're going to knock out the 4x4 up here, and we're going to put in a 4x4 of vertical polished basalt for the vent, like that. Then the other side is slightly different. We're going to come over behind the cab here, and we're going to put a row of 6 clay and then a yellow concrete up here to get up to that door. Next, we're going to come up and detail the top of the cab. So on the front of the cab on each side, we're going to put 2 levers going into each other for antennas. Then in the middle 2, iron trap doors, and on the back left, a red candle. Then fill this with red carpet everywhere we haven't built something. Then we're going to need to go in and grab yellow carpet for this stripe. Yellow carpet across here, then switch to light gray carpet and fill all up here with light gray carpet. And back here, 1 light gray carpet back here. Then we'll come down on this back porch, knock out this block, put in red wool. Then a red carpet next to it, a T-shape of red carpet on the back, 2 over here. Then bring red carpet all the way forward, up this walkway here. And red carpet up here. And 1 in front of the door. Then we'll swing around on the front porch. We'll do a T-shape of red carpet here. Come up here on this side. And a full line of red carpet down this side. And finally, some red carpet across this box up here. On top of the nose, we'll put a red carpet on each of these beehives and a T-shape up here. Then we'll do our railings, so we're going to switch to an oak fence here. And right here, we'll come up by 4. Here we come up 3 over 1, and then we'll do a 2x2 up here. Same thing here, come up 4. Here come up 3. Then over 1, and a 2x2 up here. Then we'll come to the back and do the same pattern. So right here come up 4, right here come up 3 over 1, and a 2x2 up here. Same thing on this side, come up 3 over 1, and a 2x2 up here. And here come up 4. The rest of the railings are supposed to be gray, but we don't have gray fences, so use whatever color looks best to you. I'm going to use crimson here just because it kind of matches the rest of the locomotive colors, and run a full line of fences up this side. When you get here, come up 1, and start coming over again. Then right here, up 1 again, and over 2 till it connects. Then we'll do the other side. So come down to the back down here, connect it up right here, and run a full line forward up this side. Then when we get right here, we're going to come straight up by 3, and then start coming over again until it connects with the cab. Then we put a white stained glass pane on the sides of each of these windows here for rear view mirrors. Then we're going to need to make some banners next. So we're going to come into a loom here with a light gray banner and red dye. We'll put a vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal in the middle, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. New banner. Vertical on the left, vertical on the right, diagonal. New banner. Diagonal, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. New banner. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle. Then switch to light gray dye and put a light gray border around each of these banners. Then we'll come place our lettering on the side here. So we're going to line up here right here, 2 blocks in front of the horn, and put BNSF. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side, line up with the horn, put BNSF. Then we need to grab light gray carpet again because I missed some spots up here. So take light gray carpet and cover this whole section with light gray carpet up here. Now this yellow pinstriping is really hard to do at this scale in Minecraft, and I don't like how it looks. So you can leave the yellow pinstriping if you want, or we can just ignore it and change all of these to red concrete to get a slightly cleaner look in Minecraft here, because the red pinstriping is supposed to be so thin anyways. And we'll come across the top, take out all these, and switch all this yellow concrete to red concrete. You can have it however way you think looks best. And then we can come up top here, and we'll put red carpet across these 3. Another thing is, as these ones age, a lot of the ones I've seen, they've replaced this box with an orange one from their normal painted locomotives. So if you want that look here, we're going to come in and grab orange concrete, and we're going to knock out these 2 and these 2 and put in orange concrete, and then replace that red carpet up there. A lot of the ones I've seen these days have that orange box replaced as they cannibalize parts from other locomotives. But it's however you want it, whichever option you would like. Now we'll detail the front. So on each of these fences, put a glow item frame with glowstone for ditch lights, then a glow item frame up here with glowstone for a headlight. On either side of the top, we're going to put a dark oak sign with the locomotive number, which for this one is 4714. And same thing on the other side. Hit those both with white dye and a glow ink sac. Then we'll come down and detail the rear end. So back here, we'll put a glow item frame above this red concrete with glowstone for a rear headlight, and one on each side down here if you want ditch lights. On either side of the headlight, we're going to put an oak sign with 4714 on each side. Then we'll hit those both with red dye and a glow ink sac. Then we'll run a ladder up this left hand side here. Now we'll do our interior here. So we're going to come on in through this nose door, and we'll put an M portal in this corner for a toilet. Then we'll take smooth sandstone slabs stacked up to the window here, and same thing on this side. On the side here, stack the slabs up 2 blocks tall, and 2 blocks tall in this back middle, and then 2 blocks tall on this side. Then we'll use our slabs in the center to make stairs coming down. Back here, we're going to put a blast furnace on bottom, glowstone on top, then a stair on each side for seats. Then over here, in this corner, we're going to put a slab up here for a desk, a glow item frame right here with an end crystal for a computer, and a lever down here. Then we'll come down these stairs, turn around, and put a door right here. And now the interior is completed here. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our BNSF-9 Fakebonnet. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.